Hello. In this video, I will be discussing pediatric assessments with a focus on overall developmental assessment. I have also included a detailed handout for your reference. The objective of this presentation is to provide brief information on 6 overall developmental pediatric assessments that will cover the following: description, age population, and methods. In respected time, the scoring and interpretation portion of the assessments will not be discussed in this video presentation, but it will be summarized and explained in the handout. The first assessment that I will be discussing is the Denver Developmental Screening Test 2. This assessment uses performance-based and parent report items to screen children's development in 4 areas of functioning: fine motor adaptive, gross motor, personal social, and language skills. Unfortunately, this assessment is no longer available as it was discontinued since June of 2015. This assessment can be used on children from ages 1 month to 6 years. To conduct this assessment, test items below a child's chronological age are administered in sequential progression until the child fails 3 times. In addition, behaviors are observed during the screening and are marked on a checklist. The second assessment I will be discussing today is Bayley Scales of Infant Development 3rd Edition, most commonly referred to as the Bayley. The Bayley incorporates standardized rating scales that assess multiple areas of development. It evaluates 5 domains. The first 3 are cognitive, language, and motor. These 3 are performance-based tasks, and the last 2 are social-emotional and adaptive behavior skills. The appropriate ages to use the Bayley are children from 1 to 42 months. To conduct the Bayley, age-appropriate items are selected from items on the different domain scales. It also involves parents completing 2 questionnaires. The third assessment that I will be discussing is the first step screening test for evaluating preschoolers. It comprises of a checklist and a rating scale that identifies preschool students at risk and in need of a more comprehensive evaluation. It assesses the following 5 domains: cognition, communication, physical, social and emotional, and adaptive functioning. This assessment can be used with children who are ages 2 years and 9 months to 6 years and 2 months. To conduct this assessment, tabletop tasks are administered while sitting across from the child. In addition, optional tools are available to gather more information on the child. I have listed the names of these tools in the handout provided. The fourth assessment I will be discussing is the Hawaii Early Learning Profile Revised, also known as the HELP. It is a non-standardized scale of developmental levels. It is an educational curriculum reference test that assesses 6 areas of function: cognitive, language, gross motor, fine motor, social-emotional, and self-help. Ages that this assessment accommodates are from birth to 3 years. There is another assessment, however, called Help for Preschoolers that can accommodate children from 3 to 6 years. To conduct this assessment, the help is administered in the child's natural environment. Developmentally appropriate items are also administered according to established protocols set within the parameters of this assessment. The fifth assessment that I will be discussing is the Miller Assessment for Preschoolers, also known as the MAP. It is a standardized task performance screening tool that assesses sensory and motor abilities consisting of foundation and coordination indexes, cognitive abilities, and combined abilities. This assessment can be used with children from ages 2 years 9 months to 5 years 8 months. To conduct this assessment, items from the map are administered according to the age of the subject. In addition, supplemental, non-standardized observations may be administered. And finally, the last assessment that I will be discussing is the Pediatric Evaluation of Disability Inventory. It is a standardized behavior checklist and rating scale that assesses capabilities and detects functional deficits to determine the developmental level, monitor the child's progress, and/or to complete a program evaluation. Modifications and caregiver assistance scales are also included with this assessment. This assessment is appropriate for children ages 6 months to 7.5 years. To conduct this assessment, it is administered through observation, interview, and scoring of the 3 domains: self-care, mobility, and social skills. I have also included a pop quiz for your reference in order to review the topics that I have discussed today. You may play the rest of this video in order to view the questions and answers. You are also more than welcome to pause the video per your convenience. My references will also be provided at the end of the video. Thank you for watching this video and good luck in your studies.